In Indonesia, the Pacific and Indian Oceans come together. What happens when two oceans meet? Evolution goes crazy. It's like a costume party where everyone is trying to be the biggest weirdo. But even though things can get to looking pretty strange, the same rules of evolution work here as everywhere else. These two oceans bring many species together, like the plankton-eating whale shark and these yellowtails. With more species, there's more competition, which creates more specialization and more weirdos. That situation favors species that have ingenious adaptations. So what looks weird to us is practical to them. You can think of it as nature turning over a new leaf, just like these rabbitfish. You've heard of fire-breathing dragons? Well, you could say that this fish, commonly called a finger dragonet, is more like a water-breathing dragon. The finger dragonet uses part of its fins like fingers to find food on the sea floor. This old man in the sand is the Stargazer. It's not really wishing upon a star, it's looking for lunch. With eyes atop its head, it can see food that it catches with its upturned mouth. And when there's a chance it might get eaten, it retreats into the sand until the danger has passed. Sporting bold, bright colors, Indonesian mantis shrimps are some of the prettiest shrimps in the sea. But don't be fooled, this beautiful shrimp is a formidable predator. With its amazing eyes, it can judge shape, light, distance, and of course, movement. That's important because down here, meals don't stand still. Once a mantis spots a meal, chances are it can snatch it because it has the fastest claws in the sea. No, these aren't snakes. They're pipefish. They found that slithering is the best way for them to find a meal, so they've evolved to look and act a lot like snakes. With so many predators around, camouflage is very popular in Indonesia. At first, this looks like so much pink coral, but look closely and you'll see a pygmy seahorse. All seahorses are good at camouflage, but the pygmy seahorse is a master of disguise. The color and body shape of the pygmy seahorse has evolved until it looks just like the coral it clings to. This mimic octopus is one weirdo that uses all the tricks. All octopi can change their color, texture, and shape, but this one takes it one step further. The mimic octopus has the ability to imitate both the shape and behavior of other living creatures. Here it imitates a harmless flatfish. But when somebody blows its cover, it retreats into the sand and heads below. This little bristle worm looks like easy pickings. Didn't anybody teach him the art of camouflage? No, because his little bristles pack a powerful poison punch, so he can cruise the seafloor without a care in the world. When weirdos mate, anything can happen. The sea cucumber sends sperm into the sea from a duct in the back of its head. The urchin has the same idea, letting the ocean do the work of spreading its seed. Nobody's around to rake these leaves up, and that's a good thing because they're actually cockatoo waspfish in a mating dance. There sure are a lot of weirdos here in Indonesia, but then, just when you think you've seen it all, you run across the cuttlefish, one of the weirdest of weirdos. When you have 10 arms, holding hands can be a real adventure. But the cuttlefish takes no chances when it comes to mating. After the male fertilizes the female's eggs, she will hide them in the reef. And the next generation of weirdos will be on the way.